live again. Oh, Jesus. I started a new video. Why is it telling me that I'm starting a video? I'm on it. I should know that I started a new video. Okay, let's see if I can get some people in here. Oh, Gabe, you're so on time. So on time. Thank you for being the first person on here. Look, and Ayana's on here. Oh, God. The gang's all here. I'm just waiting on other people to jump up in this thing. You did tell me, Gabe. You did tell me. Let me see if I can turn this up so I can hear whoever joins. But thank you. I appreciate timeliness very much. So y'all know in this quarantine I couldn't get my nails done, so don't be looking at them. But yeah, I'm gonna just try to let some see if anybody else wants to get on, and then we can get this thing started. Okay, hold on. Let me put some on Facebook for my Facebookians out here. Let's see. I might have to turn this that way. Was I sideways, y'all? When I was probably sideways. People these days. Okay, let's see if I can just have people jump up in anyway. Ooh. Okay, we're just gonna kind of start. So.
Okay.
Hi.
Okay.
I just knew you were gonna be on here just like, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
People from my page are gonna join because it's gonna
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
No pressure.
No pressure.
Wow, this thing's too close to me. I have to move that back. You don't need to see all my pores. So basically how I start these off when I start with my guests, I start off with icebreaker type games.
Okay.
I told you I was gonna start off with something. I said we starting off with a game. Let's see, which one do I wanna pick? A number 1 or 2?
2.
All right, 1 or 2 again.
1.
All right, rapid fire questions.
Oh gosh. Okay.
You ready?
No. Okay.
Okay. Question number 1. If you could buy any type of food right now, what would it be?
Chick-fil-A.
I don't know why I didn't know that. What color is your toothbrush?
Blue and white.
Okay. If you could be any animal, what would you be?
A lion.
Why?
I don't know. I like the way it looks. Like.
Okay.
That's it. I just like
What
the way it
is
looks.
your favorite summer activity?
Going out with my friends. Yeah.
Are you a morning person?
No.
What is the first thing you do when you get up in the morning?
Now is get on my phone.
What did you do before?
Get in the shower.
Okay. What is the one thing you have always wanted to do?
Travel the world, definitely.
What's your least favorite drink?
I don't like dark soda. Like any dark soda.
Any dark soda?
I mean, I like root beer, but that's really.
That's the one dark soda I don't like. Let's see. Okay, if you were stranded on a tropical island, what 2 things would you want to bring with you?
Water and food.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think I would want to bring my phone because it's a
That's always people's first instinct is to, I want to bring my phone.
yeah, no, I can't do
I
it.
want to survive.
Right.
Um, okay, well, uh, let me just say hello to everybody. Welcome to Fear to Faith. This episode is going to be on patience. And I'm going to try to keep this as engaging as possible. I had other episodes planned, but you know, with this whole corona confinement thing, it's kind of hard. So God was like, hey, do this. And I'm like, all right, cool, right? Okay. So basically, I was, when posting about this video, I posted how people were talking about how faith is important or how not to fear is important. But I want to talk about how patience is important because we can be like, okay, I won't fear. Or we can sit here and be like, oh, I know God's going to bring us out. But at the same time, we're like, yeah, but do it now, right now, not tomorrow. So I did want to talk on patience. And I'm going to ask you, why do you think patience is important?
To me, patience is important because like I feel like if you want things too early, you're not going to like get it. So
Mm,
I feel like you have to be patient for what you want. Like you have to wait, and if you don't wait, then it's just gonna like come too quick, or it might not turn out the way you want it to turn out.
okay. So in something coming too quickly, why would that be a bad thing?
I don't know. I feel like it would be. I feel like it would be a bad thing because if it comes too quickly, it might not be like at the right time for you to
Mm-hmm.
have it. That's why you have to be patient with what you want.
Okay. Okay. Who is the most patient with you, and how does that impact you or make you feel when they're patient with you?
I was struggling with this question. A lot of people are patient with me because like I like to get on people's nerves.
Oh,
Um, this
oh, geez.
this question was kind of hard for me. Uh, Gee, I don't
Well,
know.
who was the most patient with you recently?
Uh, that's so hard. Uh, Jeez.
Oh my gosh.
I'm really trying to think. Um, I can hear my mom in the back. She's so loud. She's in here too.
Oh my
Yeah, my mom. She's patient with me. Like my whole household, they're patient with me.
Okay, so how does it like between the times of them being patient and you know they're being patient with you and the times when they're just like, all right, I'm done with your foolishness, what's the difference in how it makes you feel or how it makes you want to um, react to certain things or go about doing certain things?
When they're patient with me, I just stand there. I just wait. They're patient with me. I'm patient with them. Um, like when, like it makes me know like they're not trying to like, cause sometimes they be upset a little bit, but they really trying to take it out on me, and I get that. I get that's why they're patient. So I just I just sit there or I just leave and I come back like at a better time. So it makes me feel good to know that they don't like want to take their anger out on me or whatever
Okay,
they're going through out on me.
that's good. Are you currently impatient about something right now?
Oh, kind of hungry.
I
um,
was about to be eating right here on this live.
I'm kind of
Hey,
hungry and I want to know what I'm about to eat, but I don't know. So yes, I'm impatient with something right now.
I had a feeling that somebody was gonna be like, look, I'm hungry. And you got me on this live and I need to eat something right now. Let's see. Name a time that you remember where you had to practice patience and you saw the fruit of you being patient.
um, I'll say, cause I used to run track. Um, excuse me, when I had the I had shin splints. I had a stress fracture on my shin, and I had to wait like I forgot how long it was. I think it was 6 weeks. I had to wait 6 weeks for it to heal.
Ooh.
So I was like, at first, I was so sad that I couldn't run anymore. I couldn't practice with them.
Mm-hmm.
So I just had to be patient. I waited my time, and then come around outdoor season, um, I was running okay times, and come this indoor season, I was winning like first place in my races and stuff. So, yeah.
Okay, so what would have happened if you weren't patient with your recovery process and you just, I mean, I don't think your coaches would have let you just go out there and just start running, but
Yeah.
if you were to try to force yourself to get back into it before, I guess, your time.
I feel like I wouldn't have been able to run indoor season this year, and I wouldn't have been able to do like any sport at all because the way that the pain was, I couldn't like I could walk, but like I couldn't run. I couldn't do the things that
Mm-hmm.
I really wanted to do. So it just would have been bad for my future too.
Oh, yes, we can touch on that. It would have been bad for your future if you wouldn't have waited and been patient. Because there are a lot of times that people think that if they get what they want right now, the ending will turn out the same type of way that they imagined it to be. They think that if I get it right now, I'll work out the consequences later.
Right.
But really, you don't really know what you're in store for when you don't let things take its course and
Hmm.
wait the proper amount of time for things to develop. Um, so that's like, I wanted to include that's like a lot of times how with God it's like, okay, God, I want this. And
Right.
you said I could have it though, but I want it right now. And a lot of times when he gives it to us, he's like, all right, you want, okay, if you want art, here you go. And so you get
Right.
it.
We
And you're
get it,
like, what do
and we're like, "What is this?"
right, right. What do I do with this? This ain't what I thought it was going to be. And God's like, you ain't want that preparation time. You didn't want that time to make yourself stronger. You ain't want that time to get where you were supposed to be. And now you got to struggle. But repent and he'll help you, basically. But yeah, that's the questions that I had for you. Is there anything you want to say to the people about patience? Any wisdom you want to lay on them? Putting hunger to the side?
I ain't really got nothing. I say just be patient with what you want. It's gonna come eventually, but you just have to be patient.
Patience is the word. Patience. Okay. Well, in that case, thank you for joining me. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Not my TED Talk. I don't want to get shut down for that. This is Pure Faith, not TED. We're not talking. Okay, but yeah, thank you for joining me. And now I have to go to my next guest.
Thank you.
Thanks. Okay. I think I'm still live. I pressed something wrong, but we're just going to keep going. The next guest that I have is Gabe. So I'm going to see if he wants to join me on this blessed thing. Let's see. I was about to say, all I see is your forehead.
Nah, I changed
Nothing.
it.
The connection is pretty.
Yeah,
it's pretty,
kind of messed up. I see exactly what's going on.
Yeah. So
yeah,
we're gonna.
It's like a second behind.
Yeah, we're gonna try and do it though. We're gonna try and do it.
Right.
I'm guessing G's connection gonna be the same.
It probably is.
Okay.
It's because we're upstairs.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so what I did with Ayana is basically I started with a game. Mm-hmm. As you saw the game.
Yeah, I saw it.
just know that you might not get the same game.
I'm cool with that.
You might get 2 games.
You know,
Okay.
I like playing games.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it froze
You
up.
froze. Okay. Yeah. All right.
It
So
froze.
pick a number. 1. Well, 1 or 2.
I like the number 2.
All right. Now pick again. 1 or 2.
1.
1. Okay. So we're gonna play song association.
Song association? All right, what is that?
So basically, I have to give you a word, and I'm gonna give you 10 seconds. Within 10 seconds, you have to sing a song with that word in it.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be the whole song, but just so I know that that word is actually in the song, you're gonna have to sing the piece with that part in it. So Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so your first word is water.
I don't really know no songs with the word water in it. Let me think.
All right, time's up.
Hey, that was 10 seconds right there?
That was 10 seconds.
Dang.
It's harder when
Yeah, I
you're
don't
the
know.
one who has to, do it.
Yeah, I do not know any songs with water in it.
All right, you ready for the next one?
Yeah, let me hear it.
All right, your next word is star.
Tinkle, tinkle, little star. There you go, right there.
I was about to be like, sir.
There you go, right there.
Okay, so you ready? Okay, your next song is, well, you're not song. Your next word is love.
I know it's a song by Kendrick Lamar. There's a few songs. Yeah, on the album.
Your time is up. You're
Oh my
supposed
God, that was bad.
Come on now, Gabe. Come on now.
Hey, I found something.
Barely.
Hey, it's good work though, damn it.
All right. So one more word. Your next word is little. Oh my goodness.
Little? I don't know no songs with the word little in it. I don't know any songs with the word little in it. Let me see.
Okay. This
is hard. Nobody said this game was supposed to be this hard.
The thing is, when you're watching the game, it's easier, but when you're actually in it, it does get a little difficult.
It's a little complicated.
Yeah. So, okay. So now that we played that game, wow, people really are not good at that game. I might have to switch this game out with another one.
Just a little bit.
So, okay. Why do you believe that patience is important?
I think patience is important because, through life, you're going to go through a lot of things. Like, there's a bunch of storms you're going to go through in life. And those times, like times as are right now, you just got to wait it out. You're going to get through it eventually, but patience is what's going to keep you going. Like, with this coronavirus thing, it's a lot going on. A lot of people are panicking, but at the end of the day, you need patience to keep you going. And God, of course. God and patience is what's going to keep us through this thing.
Okay. So who is the most patient with you, and how does it impact you when that person shows you patience?
Definitely God. That I could say that, right?
Yeah, you could. Look, you can answer not however, but yeah, you can say that. Okay. So how does God show you patience, or do you have any specific times where you know that God showed you patience, and how did that impact you moving forward?
I can't really name it any times right now, but I know for sure, as human beings, we're going to run into trials and tribulations. We're going to obviously sin somewhere down the road. And, without God's patience and graces and mercies with us, we wouldn't be here today. Mm-hmm. So, That's why I say that. That's 17 years of patience with me.
17 years. Dad, you was messing up coming out the womb.
Hey, we start as soon as you step out.
Yes. Your cry was sin. So how does that help you moving forward? Like, say for instance, you did something wrong, you went to God and he gave you the patience that you were asking for. How did that impact your behavior moving forward with whatever it could have been?
It makes me comfortable coming to him knowing that I messed up, because I know that he's always going to be patient with me. And with that being known, it makes me feel like, more welcome and more, comforting to tell him these things.
Mm. Okay, that's good stuff. Are you currently impatient about something?
Nah, not right now. Nothing's really going on right now that I need to be impatient about, maybe a movie, but that's about it.
A move? Wait, what?
Hey, there's going to be a movie out there someday that I'm going to want to see, and I can't watch it because it's not coming out until the next 2 years. Oh, I know something I'm impatient about right now. Okay. I'm waiting for the next season of Dragon Ball to drop. I've been waiting for that since 9th grade, and yeah.
So how are you being patient in that?
How am I being patient in that situation?
Yeah, because patience is more than just waiting for something. It's
Yeah, for
like
sure.
the heart posture and how you wait for it. So even though it's something, like that, how are
Mm-hmm.
you practicing being patient? Like when it comes to your mind and you're like, oh my gosh, I want it to come out. Then what's your next thought?
You're gonna have to find something else to watch, because that's what I'm doing right now. I'm rewatching I'm rewatching Dragon Ball right now because there's nothing else to watch right now.
So basically what I'm hearing, and I may be reaching, but I felt this deep in my spirit. Basically what you're doing is going back to the things that you've known before to prepare you for what's coming that you're waiting for.
Exactly.
A word.
Just to buy time, You already know.
You already know. You play too much. Okay, name a time that you remember where you had to practice patience and saw the fruit of you being patient. This can be anything in your 17 years.
All right, so back in 2014, this is back when I was playing football for PG Storm. So I was on the Pee Wee squad, right?
Mm-hmm.
And at that point, I was just done with football. Like I said, I don't want to do it no more. So I ended up quitting the team for a few days, and I came back the same Tuesday, and I had to apologize to my coach for giving up. And he put me back on the team. But later on that season, we went to Florida for the championships, and we won that because I decided to be patient with the team, because it was terrible for me. I didn't want to be a part of it anymore, and I still stuck it out. And so it took me a great deal of patience to be with that team for the next 4 or 6 months, and it eventually ended up paying out for me. We got a ring, or we got some championships, so it was cool.
Okay, so that was the basically the end of you being patient, was that you ended up getting, hey, we out here winning.
My labor,
So why did you want to stop? I'm just curious.
I just wasn't feeling it no more.
Okay. So sometimes we just be giving up because we just don't feel like it.
Exactly. I lost the heart for football, and so I gave up, and then I came back. And then I played again back in 2018, and that was terrible.
Did you quit?
No, I ain't quit that time.
Hey, so you stuck it out again?
Yeah, I stuck it out again.
Hey.
Even though we lost, but it's okay.
Learning that patience.
You already know,
You here, yes. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, and I might have done it with Ayana. I ain't want to keep her from her food no longer. But one more game, and I'm gonna let you go, and then I'm gonna bring G in. This one, rapid fire questions. I did this with Ayana. I'm giving you a second chance to redeem yourself here, Gabe.
I'm gonna knock this out the ballpark. This is gonna be easy.
Okay, first question. What word would you add to the dictionary?
Flabbergastion.
What does that mean?
It means to be extremely surprised. you hear
Is it
how David say that
flabbergasted?
sometimes.
Isn't in the? It's not in the. I don't know if it's in the dictionary. I'm
It
not
may
even
not.
going.
It may be.
I'm not even gonna sit here and lie. What is the longest time you have spent riding in a car?
Probably like 3-4 hours.
Okay. What fashion trend do you just not understand right now?
Fashion trend I don't understand right now. When you got, let me see. That's actually that's not rapid fire. That's a question you gotta think about. Cause there's a lot of fashion trends out there.
No, because you have to do it right off the top of your head. The
All
first
right,
thing that pops in your
a
mind.
fashion trend I don't understand. Nets.
I'm sorry.
Like you have some people like in the like at some award ceremony something like that. You got some people or celebs that wear like netted clothing or stuff like that. I don't
Oh, because I
understand
was
it.
like, who out here wearing nets? But yeah, there are people out here wearing nets. I completely agree with you.
Yeah, I don't understand it.
What is your favorite type of music?
I like rap.
Okay, and how do you like your steak cooked?
Medium well.
Hey, my man.
Yeah. I ate that at your party, as a matter of fact.
What was the last movie you watched?
Last movie I watched, the Broly movie.
What's your favorite color?
Red.
Would you rather be hot or cold?
Cold. I love the cold.
Why would you rather be cold than hot?
I just don't like heat, like especially in the summertime. Like it gets too hot up there, and I just don't be rocking with that. I'd rather be in the winter than the summer. Like it's a good temperature to be out there in, like, and you're mid 65, 70s. That's a good temperature
He's
for me.
giving us real temperatures out here.
That's a good temperature
Okay.
for me.
One more question. What color is your toothbrush?
Purple.
All right, bet. Okay, well, thank you for
No
joining
problem.
me. That was
No
good.
problem.
I appreciate you coming out here last minute.
Thank you for inviting me out here.
No problem. I might get you back again.
I'm cool with that.
Okay, cool. Thanks for joining me.
All right.
Okay, who's next? Let's see if... Oh, it's G.
That's good. That's good.
What? I should have known.
Pull up,
I
pull up
should have known.
these.
I should have known. Oh my goodness. Yo, Gabe said take them glasses off, bruh. Okay. I don't even know where I'm going right now. Okay, so I've been talking. Wow, I'm really crying. I've been talking. I talked to Yani about patience. I talked to Gabe about patience. I'm sure you saw what we were saying, talking about patience. So, as you know, I'm starting with a game.
All right. Let's see what we got.
You know what? I'm going to just pick the game for you because I'm very interested.
All right.
I want to do song association with you. Let's see how you do.
All right.
Okay, your first word is dream.
Dreamville.
You have to give the line and the song.
Oh my gosh. Let's just go next question. We don't even know next question.
Stop it. Okay.
I don't know this dream.
Your next word is rainbow.
Patti LaBelle. Rainbow. Patti LaBelle. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Okay. Your next one is sweet.
Sweet love. Sweet child.
Hey, you out here. That's a good one. Jesus. You should know one.
Oh my god. Oh wow. That's like so easy to me.
The blood.
It's like so easy to me. I know so many songs. It's just like it just.
You only got 10 seconds, yo.
The blood. Yeah, there we go.
It has to say Jesus in it.
Jesus rocks.
What song is
Jesus walks with me. You know that
Jesus
song?
Walks?
Yeah. I said Jesus rocks.
Okay, I'm gonna give you one more. I'm gonna give you one more word, and then we go start the questions. Your next word is music.
The sound of music. Dang. Wow. Yeah, the sound of music.
It has to be.
I'm trying to figure out.
It has to be a song with a word in it. You can't just throw out stuff that's the first thing that pops into your head. Music, the sound of music. That's not a song.
That's the first thing that popped in.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to get to the questions. I'm sorry. That was good, though. I like that. That was a good one. So, okay. Why do you, G, believe that patience is important?
I believe patience is important because, you know, I feel like people are sometimes too hasty.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I feel like patience keeps you calm. Definitely. I definitely feel like patience keeps you calm, keeps you from making like bad decisions. That's definitely a key factor. Because you gotta wait. If you wait for it, it's better.
Okay, so what's an example of something that could happen if you don't wait for something or you're not calm in waiting?
You made the wrong decision,
Mm-hmm.
and those wrong decisions could lead to like it could be a snowball effect. It could lead to like anything else.
That is a fact.
Yeah.
That is a fact. Who is the most patient with you, and how does it impact you when they show you patience?
Like I spend most of my time with Gabriel, so I think he's definitely patient with me because I I definitely antagonize him all the time.
I've seen it.
Yeah. So he's
So
definitely.
how does it impact you when he shows you patience? Like, how does it impact you moving forward with certain things that you do to him or talk to him about or anything like that?
I think it impacts me in a good way because then I can tell maybe like it's kind of bothering him, like depending on what I do, it bothers him or something like that because he not quick to get angry.
Mm-hmm.
He'll let me know, but I think I move in a different way too. I guess I move in a different way around him. I don't even know how.
Okay. So does his patience with you positively impact your relationship with him?
Yes, yeah, definitely. That's vice versa.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You ever patient with him?
of course, cause he annoying too. He be entitled.
Okay. Are you currently impatient about something right now?
Oh yeah, I'm waiting for school to be over with, but it seemed like school gonna be over with now. They're gonna take us out for the rest of the year, but you know, I'm waiting for the decision if they're going. I'm waiting for them to make the decision to let school be out. Because if I don't
You
gotta
just
go back, I
watching
gotta go
like,
back.
yo, you gotta keep the camera on your face, bruh.
But,
Because
but
I
yeah,
can't. I'm not talking to the picture. It's a nice picture, but you know. So how are you practicing patience and waiting? Like, okay, say for instance, if you were even in school right now without the virus and having to be quarantined and all of that, how
mm,
would you practice patience in waiting to be able to walk across that stage and roll out?
I think just taking it day by day. That's a big thing. Not really, really just taking it day by day. Not worrying about too much. I think
Mhm.
definitely like me being busy, like having all that schoolwork, it helps a lot too. Cause
Okay.
yeah. I think if I if I become busy, things go by quicker.
So you're not just sitting there idle and just like twiddling your thumbs. You actually out here doing stuff.
Yeah, we gotta do work.
Look, another gem drops for patience.
Yeah,
Patience don't mean just sit around here and just don't do nothing.
yeah.
The next question is, well, well, a request. Name a time that you remember where you had to practice patience and you saw the fruit from being patient.
Um, with basketball, I think is a big thing. You know, I think when I first started playing, it was I'm like, oh wow, I'm never gonna be good. Even though I'm not saying I'm a even though I'm not saying I'm a great player, but I think I'm much better than when I started.
Mm-hmm.
Just being patient, knowing that hard work pays off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So what was the fruit of that? Being patient with yourself. Like, what does that look like now that you're kind of like, I don't want to say at the end, but at
Yeah.
the end.
I think the fruit of it is really making better decisions. I think definitely one of the big things is me making better decisions for my life, for my future, making sure I'm like self-assessing.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. It's good stuff. It's good stuff here.
Yeah.
All right, so that was the end of my questions, but I'm going to do one more round of rapid fire questions with you because why not?
I lost the first one.
I mean, okay. I'm probably going to give you, let's see. I'm going to give you some simple questions, okay?
All
So
right.
are you ready?
Yeah, we ready.
If you could buy any type of food right now, what would it be?
Hamburgers. Cheeseburgers.
Five Guys.
Yeah. Like that's my favorite food.
What is the one thing you have always wanted to do?
Skydive.
What's your favorite color?
Red.
What's your dream car?
A Rolls Royce.
Why did I know that it was going to be something like that?
I'm a classic man.
God, man. Okay. What is the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning?
Wash my face, brush my teeth.
What is the one thing you have I already asked that. What is your favorite drink?
Root beer.
What is it with you people and root beer? Gag!
Always my favorite drink.
That is the worst drink out here. You and Ayana, what the heck? Ew. Let's see. How do you like your steak cooked?
Well done.
What fashion trend do you not understand?
It gotta be this time, or could it be like before?
It could be any fashion trend.
Man.
Actually, no, it has to be during this time because there's a lot of things that we look back on and be like, why would you ever wear that? And then it comes back. So it has to be right now.
I think, God. Probably, waves. I think that's something, even though it's not a fashion trend, but.
You trying to tell me that you don't understand people out here trying to get waves?
I had them before. It's too hard.
I was about to say, mister, I got a do-rag in every color. Are you kidding me?
It's too hard.
Oh my goodness.
Somebody asked me today should I get waves, I would say no.
Why? Why not? Now I gotta know.
It's way too hard.
It's hard to get waves.
Yes. It's too much work. I don't know how many nights I spent just brushing my hair and how many headaches I had with them do-rags.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, since this is a Fear to Faith episode, I need to wrap this up and say my last words, but I'm probably definitely going to get on a live and just do some talking to people thing because I like this.
It's sweet.
Yeah, I like this. She literally had ways I was going hard about it.
I just seen that. Hey, I can't do waves no more. I got the curls now. Can't do that no more.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, these little curls. Little baby curls.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, thank you for joining me.
No problem.
I appreciate you, and we definitely gonna do this again.
I might have some better song options next time.
I don't know because you were doing okay at first, and then you kind of fell by the wayside. So I don't know. Go listen to music or something. We'll try it again later. Okay, thank you. See ya. You have to leave the.
Oh.
Well then. Okay, well that was fun. So listening through the things that people were saying, Ayana was basically saying how she ran track and she got an injury, but the injury took a while to get better. And if she would have gone ahead and ran track when she wasn't completely healed, things wouldn't have gone the best way. Like she probably would have injured herself permanently. So with patients in that instance, it's important to take the time you need to heal and move forward. It's important to take the necessary steps to get to where you're supposed to be, or else you can drastically affect what's going on in your life. G said some really good things about not sitting idle while you're being patient. Gabe, I'm trying to remember what Gabe said. I probably should have wrote this down. I just had so much fun talking to them. You'll be able to see it. I'm drawing a blank here. But I did want to reiterate that patience is not impossible. And a lot of times people are like, God is patient with you. Well, he's God and, he can do that and blah, blah, blah. But I want to let you guys know that Jesus went through things on this earth to kind of show us that it can be done, because he went through it. Of course, he's Jesus, but in his human form. It's definitely possible to be patient. God is patient with us. One of the scriptures that really got to me was Isaiah 30:18, and this is from the New Living Translation. It says, "So the Lord must wait for you to come to him, so he can show you his love and compassion. For the Lord is a faithful God. Blessed are those who wait for his help." So basically, God is waiting for us to come to him, and we're waiting on God for his help. Look, just like you sitting here twiddling your thumbs waiting on God, he's twiddling his thumbs waiting on you. Like, you gonna do what I told you to do? You gonna take these steps that I told you to take? You gonna listen to what I'm saying, what I'm trying to tell you, that everything's gonna be okay? You gonna, he's waiting, what's good? Okay, so I found that the definition of patience is the capacity to accept or tolerate daily trouble or suffering without getting angry or upset. People think that waiting means to patience means to just wait. You just sit there. You're waiting. You're sitting there. Either you're not doing anything, or you're waiting, but you're waiting with a frustrated attitude. You're waiting with an attitude that's angry or quick to get angry, quick to get irritated because things aren't going your way. And I want to find, there was this post that I put on Facebook on one of my Faith Fridays where I talked about patience. And basically I said, hold on, because I lost it. Basically, there were 4 things that helped me in my patience. And one was spending time praying, intentionally maintain a relationship with God. This will help you feel his closeness, even when your mind tries to tell you that he has forsaken you. Cry out to God like Hannah. If you don't know, Hannah was barren. She couldn't have no children. And her husband's little person over there was over here like, you can't have no kids. So she cried out to God, like, help me. And this person over here is antagonizing me. She gets on my nerves. And God was like, oh, baby, here you go. Right? So cry out to God like Hannah, and don't get angry in your wait. Just talk to him about it. Number 2 is read, study, and grow. Focus on what God requires of you during this time, and spend time in the written word and hide it in your heart. Don't sit around idly not doing anything and just saying, God will drop this into my lap. Figure out what you're supposed to be doing during this time, because God's not going to have you sitting here just waiting for absolutely no reason. There is preparation and there is time that it takes to get to where you want to go. So ask God, what is it that you want from me during this time? Number 3, live your life. You hear me? Okay, so God doesn't want you walking around and meditating on if only. Go hang out with friends. Actually, no, don't go hang out with friends. We quarantine. Stay in the house. FaceTime somebody. Read a book, paint a picture, clean your house, do whatever you love to do. Don't just stop your whole entire life thinking, woe is me. If only I was in this situation. If only I was able to do this, but my finances don't look like this and this don't. Just do what you like to do. And reading a book is free. Okay, so number 4 is choose joy. Pay attention to everyday movements that mark your growth. We sometimes see things as the little things, but they are big things that can keep you going if you see them how God sees them. Mark your progress, okay? Because I just had a moment where I was like, I don't see nothing happening. I'm the same place I was a whole year ago. I don't know what's going on. I've been doing this. Mark your progress, because I promise you, if you read something from a year ago today to right now, you'll see things that you would have never even thought about, that you forgot you overcame. And let me tell you, mark your progress, okay? So that's it for today's episode. Hopefully I can save this the correct way, because it was a pretty decent episode. So y'all pray that God will help me push the right buttons. But thank you for joining me on this live episode of Fear to Faith. I'm going to try to get back with some more episodes. This quarantine thing kind of messed up my schedule a little bit, but we out here, gang. So thanks for joining me. See you later.